Hey everybody, today we're going to learn how to calculate quartiles and percentiles in Excel. And we're going to start with quartiles here. I have a sample of real estate prices. Looks like I have 13 values in my list. And I'm going to calculate the quartiles, the interquartile range, and then see if there are any outliers in the set. So I've got all my functions over here on the right that I'm going to use. I want to use that quartile.exec there. And so we'll start with the first one. For the first quartile, we always start with the equal sign and then start typing in quartile. And you can see I have a few choices here. I want to use the one with the EXC. And then I need to select my data. So I'm going to highlight everything over there. And then a comma. And it's the first quartile, so I'm going to put 1. Close off the parentheses and enter. And there is the first quartile. For median, I could use the quartile again, or I could use the median function. Q2 and median are the same thing, so I can use either one. I'm going to go ahead and use medium. And then highlight the data. And the advantage here is that I don't have to bother with which quartile it is when I choose median. It's a little bit faster. And there is the median. Quartile 3, same thing. Start with quartile, select the data, comma 3 for the third quartile. Now you may notice that one of these I have with a dollar amount and a nice comma there, just like my data set. If I want to change the others to be like that as well, I can just select one, go to the general, and I want to choose currency. And I don't need the numbers past the decimal, so I'm going to go ahead and shorten it just by clicking on this little 0 icon over here. And I'll do the same thing with this one. And then shorten it like that. And it just makes the numbers a little bit easier to read. For the interquartile range, I'm taking the difference between the third and first quartile. So equals... And, I don't need quartile. I already calculated the quartile, so I'm just going to select it. Minus the first quartile. And there's my interquartile range. Outliers, a little bit more work. I'm going to be calculating these two formulas here, and any values that lie outside of those values will be outliers. Okay, so let's see what our bottom number is. So equals, because I'm doing a calculation, my first quartile minus 1.5 times the IQR. So I get a negative value, and I don't have anything smaller than that. My smallest value is 29,000, so there's no outliers over here. Now let's try the top number. So now Q3 plus 1.5 times the IQR. And I get about 1.3 million. And if I look at the high end of my data set, this last value here is greater than that. And so this is an outlier. And that's really it for quartiles and outliers.